Hey, Bleedbigblue. Tim from the podcast. Just wanted to come talk to you guys. I know you're excited because I'm excited. We got the big W against the Ravens. Not only did we beat the Ravens, we beat the Packers last week as well. Both games that no one gave us even a shot, but they're winning. Who knew with this coaching staff that after 6 weeks we would be 5-1? I'm giving all the credit to them because this team is playing amazing. They're playing over their heads. So we know the talent is not there. We're playing with a lot of undrafted free agents and late round picks starting in spots, and they're still doing it, which makes me excited for not only this year, because who knows, it's all bonus right now, but come next year and the year after, when this coaching staff gets to mold the team they want around, how good this team could possibly be. But let's not look too far. It's only week 6. But let's get into the list of glory and list of shame, because that's what you guys came here for. And as usual, we start out positive here on Bleedbigblue. Let's start out with the list of glory. Number 1 on my list of glory, Saquon Barkley.
You just made
like that's any surprise to anybody. He is our whole offense. He had 83 yards rushing, 3 catches for 12 yards. The whole offense runs through him, because if he's not the main person, he is the decoy, because the defense is absolutely keying on him, and he's still doing it. I'm going to say it right now. Let's re-sign Saquon. I know some Giants fans that don't necessarily want that to happen, but let's re-sign Saquon now before he keeps having an even greater season and we got to pay him even more money. Saquon, hey, good for you for making the list of glory. Keep it up. This is a Saquon I missed from his rookie season. Number 2 on my list of glory. I kind of split it between 2 people. One of these people I got to make up for last week because I put him on the list of shame. A lot of people didn't like that I put him on the list of shame. But I was just trying to motivate, and I'm sure he listens to the podcast and listens to the show. But number 2 on the list is Kayvon Thibodeaux.
You just made the list.
You had a strip sack ended the game to close out the game and give us the win. I appreciate you. This is the kind of stuff that I want to keep seeing. I see you're doing more and more pressures every week. I think you're getting more and more comfortable with this defense. The one thing I wish they didn't do is put you in coverage as much as they do. But hey, that's I'm nitpicking at that point. But Thibodeaux, you are playing a great, and I love it. Welcome to the list of glory. And I had you split it with this other person because you both had key sacks. And that's the man-child, Dexter Lawrence.
You just made the list.
He had a sack. Welcome to the list of glory. He is killing it this year. We picked up his 5th-year option. Good thing we did. We're going to be end up paying him a lot of money if we keep him. Dexter Lawrence is killing it, and it's just going to be even better with Leonard Williams being healthy now, and Thibodeaux, and hopefully Ojulari gets healthy soon. And this team is just going to keep getting better and better as they get healthier and healthier. So I appreciate both of you, Kayvon Thibodeaux and Dexter Lawrence, for making the list of glory. Number 3 on my list of glory is an unsung hero. He's been like kind of a person that had to do everything for us through all the defenses since he's been here with us. Number 3 on my list is Julian Love.
You just made the list.
You've been playing great. Honestly, I was going to miss Jabril Peppers big time, but you make it to where I don't miss Peppers as much anymore because you and McKinney are playing great at safety. But Julian Love had the first interception of the year for the Giants. Hopefully that keys some momentum and we start getting a lot more interceptions. Pass breakup in the end zone, that was huge. Julian Love, you're playing great because you're literally all over the field and have so many key plays, and you're always around the ball. I appreciate you, Julian Love. Welcome to the list of glory, and keep it up. All right, guys. So the list of shame, which you guys know, it's tough after a win to start bringing down people. But, I expect more from other people. So maybe we're doing this as a key motivational tool. All right, so number one on my list of shame, Mark Glowinski. You're supposed to be the veteran on our squad. It's supposed to be like the key veteran lineman, teaching everybody where they're supposed to go. And you didn't impress me this past week. Also, the rookie Azuda, you got torn up by Khalil Campbell. Now, I know he's a big man, and you're still a rookie, but you got to play better. My point is, we need the interior of our offensive line to play better than what they did this past game. But it's all good tests. Everybody's playing better and better every week, so just keep it up. As of this week, Mark Glowinski and Azuda, which I can't think of your first name off the top of my head for some reason, you're on the list of shame. I'll even put my own self on the list of shame for not knowing your first name. All right, so number 2 on my list of shame. Something we're probably going to have to improve in free agency and the draft come next year. It's our linebacker core. Tate Crowder and Julian Smith. Now, you guys haven't played horrible. And I think you could definitely get better. But you also had Kenyon Drake run for 119 in a touchdown, while Mark Andrews had another 109 yards in a touchdown. When a tight end and the running game is going, that's on the linebackers. You guys got to cover better. You definitely have to fill the holes better than you did on these Kenyon Drake runs. So I blame it on you, Tate Crowder and Julian Smith. Now, Crowder, hey, you're a 7th round pick. You're playing probably more than anybody ever thought you would. And Julian Smith, you're still not the same player you were when you were in college because of the whole injury and stuff. But hey, you guys can get better. But more than likely, you're probably going to get upgraded in the offseason. But shame on you guys for making the list of shame, because if it wasn't for Kenyon Drake and Mark Andrews, Ravens would have had no offense. Number 3 on my list of shame. I had to think about this because I didn't know who I wanted to put on there because honestly, we're playing great and we're getting team wins. But the problem is, I got to put this person that refuses to show up. I don't know what his problem is. It's Kadarius Toney. When are you going to play for us? Robinson came back this week. All I can imagine when he was out there was if Toney and Robinson were out there with Barkley, even with Darius Slayton with his speed, the amount of stuff that they could do with that offense would be amazing. All I could see Toney, and I'm not in the locker room. Every week we were like, "Oh, are you good?" Tony's like, "Nah, I'm not good," and I can just see Brian Dable like rolling his eyes. That's what I'm imagining in my head. Every fan sees the talent you have, which I think hurts more for us. That we know you have the talent, but I don't know if you have the heart to play. Because obviously, if you're injured at all, you refuse to play. I need more out of that. All right, guys, so that's my list. We got Jaguars coming up. I'm really hoping we don't take them lightly and we don't get full of ourselves. I do feel a trap game coming. Like I said, it's all bonus right now. I'm excited for this season and for the future because I bleed big blue. Always.